Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? I think we're good. We might be good. Let's go. Okay, that table's a little close. I don't need to be hitting my knee on it every time I turn. Goodness knows I'm gonna turn enough. Thanks for the good luck, Sir Phobos. I'm glad it got marginally better, RM Sin. It's a step in the right direction. Thanks for the good luck, Retrophile. I did spend... little bit of time today. I set up a few additional save states, specifically for like 4 sections of the map where I have to walk a lot later in the game, because I'm just like, I feel like I'm going so slow, like navigating the dwarf castle and the Tower of Babel, and so I practiced walking. Hey, Cup. So, in this story, Palm, you are the head of a fleet of flyers of airships called the Red Wings for the Castle of Baron. And there are magical crystals scattered throughout the land that your king has now ordered you to go and collect by forceful means. And it seems very strange to you, and you've always been a good boy and did what you're told, but you're beginning to have second thoughts, because it's not making sense to you that you're just like stealing these crystals from seemingly innocent people. Whispers get round that you, a Dark Knight, I don't know, like the clue is that you're a Dark Knight, right? That you're a bad person if you got dark in your title, but but yeah, exactly. So rumors have gotten around that you are questioning your loyalty. And so they relieve you of your duty as captain of the Red Wings and send you on a mission to deliver a package to the village in the mist to the north. And that's where we start. So you start off, you're basically a bad guy, but you have doubts. You are definitely having an "are we the baddies" moment, like Colors is alluding to. We're going to take one extra step. The stool does not count as a step, so we can walk over it twice, and it doesn't count either time. But by taking that one extra step, that lines up our step route so that we will not get any encounters. As we walk to the Chocobo Forest, pick up a Chocobo, ride it to the Mist Cave, and walk all the way through the Mist Cave to figure out what's causing all the mist. Which is preventing us from traveling to the village so that we can deliver the package from the king. Which is surely like supplies or something. Couldn't be anything else. Certainly not anything bad from the king of a kingdom who's asking us to steal crystals from places. So our best friend, Kain the Dragoon, who totally never betrays us ever, is coming with us on this journey. Exactly. Yeah, we're not even talking about creature comforts here. Like, this is like the bare minimum. Like, well, you can sleep in a tower in the castle. Like, can I have pajamas? No. Absolutely not. What do you think this is? A Holiday Inn? Oh, and also there's some story here, too. Again? It's always so exposition-y out when I want to go out for a picnic. So we walk to the Chocobo Forest. Pick up a carrot as well. I mean, it really depends on if it gets derailed, where it gets derailed. Because I've still got lots of time to save, like big chunks. So it's just a matter of, like, last night the run died at a spot where I didn't really expect it to. As evidenced by the fact that I don't think I saved outside the cave. That the boss fight occurred in. Stairs are indeed weird in this game. So we get our 7 attacks in before the phase change. You can't attack during the mist phase, so we're gonna time our jump appropriately with a musical cue. And then Cecil's gonna do a lot of stuff. And that didn't cost me any time. Because I did all that menuing while the Mist Dragon phase announcement thingy at the top was going off. Set up the mist clip here. So I turned around and then went into the menu before I could take a step, which has offset my position here. 1050. Now I need audio to try to hit this audio cue. And we clip through the village. You're not supposed to get into the village from this side, because it doesn't trigger the cutscene. We'll sell a lot of nothing for 6.5 million gold pieces. We're also gonna get a tiara and a change rod, which are both so powerful, because this village is technically, when you come here, it's much later in the game. Like, the change rod and the tiara are part of the equipment that Rydia wears during the final boss fight. That's how good it is. And now we'll step on the tile that triggers the cutscene. That's Rydia's mom, just sunbathing. Totally not dead because we killed her dragon. So, an attempt to explain what just happened there is part of that menuing was just me moving stuff around to places I would rather they be. But there was one particular point in time where I unequipped Cecil's shield and then attempted to re-equip it, but basically like doing it backwards, like picking an empty inventory spot, and then choosing the shield as like the switch, and then trying to switch back. And what that did, that sets up a standard duplication that we can do in this game. Yo, Corporate Image coming in hot with that raid. Welcome in everyone from Corporate Image's stream. My name is Yellsrake, and I've lost my marbles, so I am playing Final Fantasy IV instead. CI, how was your stream? What were you up to tonight? I think I saw something about Chrono Trigger, was that right? So yeah, so half of the item duplication occurs during the fight, and then the other half occurs just in the main menu. So as I was setting up to clip through the village with the offset world map position, I needed to be able to use the tent that I picked up in Baron Castle. And now I need to pay attention. Okay. We've got a chance. And by got a chance, what I mean is that we are potentially going to get the best encounter seed for the rest of the run. For as long as we can hold on to it anyway. Because we set that encounter seed at the beginning of the run so that we didn't get any encounters through to the first boss. But then in order to clip through the Mist Village, you have to reset the game, which means you're just at the mercy of whatever seed the game gives you when you choose your file again. Unless you do a hard boot. Let the RAM clear. So, like, that varies by console. Nah, it's not good enough. That's true, Mug. It's very true. Oh, okay, cool. Just a casual playthrough? Nice. Thanks again for the raid, CI. I hope you had a lot of fun. And thanks again for the best of luck. So yeah, so I power off my console for 10 seconds, power it on, and then I have like a separate speaker set since the audio doesn't pick up through the Elgato right away, through the monitor. So I've set audio coming out separately, like split off. Yep, just go back to bed. Everything's fine, go back to bed. And we find Rosa sick. And she's like, please don't leave, and then we immediately leave. So we're gonna get this encounter here. And then if we don't get another one, then we've got seed 43. And now, for no reason, I am extra nervous. Because essentially, this encounter seed is the best possible one you can get after that hard reset. As far as, like, encounters and... yeah, I mean, like, it's probably better than a 1 in 20 chance because I am using an audio cue. Maybe like 1 in 10. Because it is still going at 60 frames per second, so it's not like I know the exact frame to press. I know what note in the music I'm supposed to press A. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. Best RNG. No pressure at all. But I did do 3 attempts. I did 3 attempts last night. Or not last night, yesterday. And I got, what was it, like, seed 41, seed 39, and seed 42. So, like, I definitely have the timing basically down. But getting 43 is still a bit of a crapshoot. So, it's good. Yeah, the, like, best to worst encounter seed, I think it's something like 5 minutes difference. Because there's 256 different ones. And some of them are just really awful. pick up the sword down here. Two extra steps. 1, 2. And Octomam. Gotta slow him down. Really slow menuing because I thought about healing. The max damage he can do, Octomam can do to Rydia in one hit is 18, which is what they led with in their first attack on Rydia. And during that first phase of the fight, this is one of the fastest enemies in the entire game. The agility is dependent upon how many tentacles are still visible. It's 3. Parry right here. Yeah, I messed that up. I shouldn't have parried. I was actually on the right cycle there. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna waste a little bit of time then. Intentionally. I was supposed to do this menuing while it was saying good job, it's slowing down so that it wouldn't waste any time. But I'm still early enough in my attempts here that it's more important to me that my inventory is correct. Like, I will give up that time. I will drop a heal on Rydia, even though this thing's probably about to die. Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't want to get bopped real quick right before I got the kill shot in, because I need Rydia to get this experience. Okay, not great. Okay. It's, yeah, the damage range is so random, Angel. You can hit for like 40 or 100. I'm gonna take 26 extra steps in the first floor here. And then 1 extra step here by going right around the body. And then Spoony Bard. I mean, that's just the nature of the way damage rolls work in this game. Like, we get all the way down to the final boss, and, you know, when Rosa casts white on the boss, which is like holy essentially. It could do 10,000 damage or like 7,500. Like it varies super wildly. Use Spoony Bard. Yeah, I mean, I can't really explain it myself. Indeed, yeah. It really, But then also when fighting the final boss, at least, like, Kain's damage rolls on the boss can vary so wildly that it can force you to change your strat on the fly for, like, trying to layer in a couple of extra attacks if the total damage doesn't add up. Grab that life potion. Technically, that life potion is a safety strat. But I can't imagine not grabbing it. Barely. Thankfully, I'm not using an old CRT, but I remember playing the learning Paladin when I had a CRT. And, yeah, like, you may have wanted to turn your brightness up, but what we're all seeing, it's very easy to see. What? Good grief. Okay. So, from here, it's time for us to walk back out of the Antlion Cave with the Sand Ruby, go back to Kaipo to help Rosa recover and all that stuff. And then there's the Water Hag cutscene. So now is the time for ads. For those about to watch ads, I salute you. I'm using a standard S-video cable from the multi-out for a SNES. So, like, I don't have... My SNES isn't, like, souped up or anything. It's just a standard NTSC SNES. Like, it's running through an upscaler as well, but, like, the console itself I didn't do any modding for. Like, on the contrary, the Nintendo that you frequently see me playing on is RGB modded, so that it can also get S-video. I basically have lots of S-video stuff going into my RetroTink and coming out HDMI. Hey, Squid. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. We're on to our second page of notes. It's good. Basically just have an Excel spreadsheet on part of my screen that has, like, slimmed down notes for things that I otherwise can't remember to do. But, like, I don't want to constantly be scrolling through all of Exodon's notes from his website. Like, I use his website for maps so that I make sure that I'm not taking extra steps when it tells me not to, etc., and vice versa. Welcome back, folks that had to suffer through the ads. We're just finishing up the Water Hag cutscene. Okay. So Rosa's all better, so let's get the heck out of here. This time we'll exit town to the left. Last time we exited to the right, and it does... You'll see that I exit on the left-hand side as opposed to the right-hand side or straight down, and that's important for step routing. Because if I exited the wrong way, then I'd have to take a step or two to get to the hovercraft, or whatever it's called. First safety save. Even though we're on a really good encounter seed, like if the mom bomb fight goes really poorly, and I want to keep the run alive, then we can always load the safety save and just live with whatever encounter seed it gives us. Right? That's how we all learn our most important skills, right? Through peer pressure. And trauma. This game's a little too real. Uh-oh. Okay. Less okay. Alright. Okay. I want Ed to be at full health for the start of the Mom Bomb fight. For sure. That's okay. There's one automated fight they make you watch about halfway through the run that is your one chance to take a quick pee break. Okay. That's what I needed to see. Okay. It's kind of slow. That's fine. Top left. Nobody died! Hooray! We have a single life potion to our avail. If Edward dies, he's the #1 priority for it, because we need Edward to get that experience before the next set of fights we have to do. Because the next set of fights we have to do are 6 consecutive battles with no healers in the party. And Ed, because he's a spoony bard, has this really cool feature where if he is in critical HP, he will hide. So he can no longer attack. This is a full run. Hi, Lady Elves. Yeah, I said goodnight to her at the start. Oh no, this is okay. No, it's all good. Another safety save here. Yeah, because now essentially we come over here to the King of Fabul, and he's like, hey, I think we're about to get attacked by the Red Wings. Can you help us? And we're like, sure. Because they're coming for our crystal and we don't want to give it up. And we're like, we'll help you. Right now. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And Rose is like, hey, do you want a healer? And I'm like, nah, we'll be fine. Yo, Prof. Thank you for the good luck. So the run buffers are really important here. Yes! GG, Prof. Amazing. How is that not fast enough? Oh, you are mean. Okay. That's some really bad luck. Okay, well... Now we need some really, really good luck. Or we're gonna lose our encounter seed. That was fight 1 of 6. Really gotta nail this. Super important we get these run buffers. The first one was subpar. I think maybe I didn't hold it long enough. Like, I feel like I got in fast enough, but I don't... It's an imperfect science in my head. It's not, but, like, smash them. So that felt like I went slower, but I went faster? Don't do it. Thank you. A lot of it is buffered, which helps. It just takes a little bit of practice. It takes some getting used to, that's all. Okay, it's 4. Now at this point, I don't want to say anything. Good. Come on, Ed. One more dagger. Thanks, Ed. You're the real MVP. I didn't even have to attempt. Okay, good. Yeah, this isn't tapping. This is... I'd love to try rolling just to see how if I could get it to work functionally. You know, like not actually play with any proficiency because I don't have the mind for Tetris at all. I can barely get to 100 lines on like level 0 start. Kain, you're letting me down. Oh, Cecil, you're letting yourself down. Now we get extra text boxes. Perished. So we are not taking any extra steps. Well, Palm, that's how we did the TGM2 doubles clear. Is that CJ plays just slow enough so that I don't fall too far behind, and I gradually get just good enough to be able to keep the stack nice and low to get the speed reset. And then I just needed the right pieces at the end. Alright, yeah, so this is what I had to pull up an all maps screen for this one. Because when the route tells me I'm not taking any extra steps, I have to remember that that means that I'm walking across the carpet as much as possible, on the steps as much as possible, and along the countertop as much as possible. I'll feel a lot more comfortable looking over at the maps as I go, because I don't want to accidentally take any, because you can take as many as 10 extra steps here. I don't want to do any of those. Bad time to change grip. Okay. So, on the carpet. Because the carpet doesn't count as steps, but around the carpet does. 2 steps on the staircase. And straight up to the counter, because walking across along the counter also doesn't count. But you could go left first to get 2 extra steps in there. And I just have to make sure, after I talk to the king, that I step down first to take 2 steps on the carpet. So down and then left. Ready, I need that tiara. Need the black sword. Down and then left. Okay. Good. You find as you learn this game that there are specific sections of the run where, for routing purposes, to try to help you like skip encounters if bad ones are coming, you can take extra steps in certain rooms and they count. Okay, onward and yawnward. All right. Okay. So now here, Palm, to continue the story along, we tried to help the King of Fabul defend his crystal. To no avail. We held them off as best we could. But then this big baddie that Edward had told us about before, named Galbez, shows up. And not only does he seem to have our buddy Kain under some sort of mind control, like our best buddy who would never betray us, Kain, is mind controlled, working for the other team now. But Galbez also kidnapped Rosa. And so now we're trying to take the ship back to Baron, where we started, to try to see if we can figure out what the heck is going on. But instead, we get sidetracked. We'll call this getting sidetracked. Leviathan! Leviathan pops out of the water as we're trying to sail back to Baron. And everyone's freaking out. And the captain's like, stop it. And they stop. For like 5 seconds, and then they start freaking out again. Rydia gets sent overboard. Cecil pushes Yang overboard. That's canon, by the way. Ed gets knocked out. And we're going down. And we get washed ashore, all by ourselves, on the shores of a town called Mysidia. Mysidia being the town that at the beginning, where we're having our doubts as a Dark Knight, because we went to Mysidia and stole their crystal from them. So, like, they know us as the guy who came to their town and stole their crystal. But first, shopping. How's it going? I don't know the answer to that one, because I only play the SNES version. I've never played either of the two that you mentioned. So, I cannot, I have no opinion. I hope you're having a good night. So yeah, so they are mad. So mad that they send us to Mount Ordeals. Real name of a mountain, by the way. Mount Ordeals. To try to get some clarity in our lives. And they give us, quite literally, I believe Palom and Porum are a pair of 6-year-old kids that are now in our group. One is a white mage and one is a black mage. So now we're babysitting. They're twins, and they have this really cool magic ability called Twin, where if you use the command for one of them, then they both start to cast a spell together. And they will either cast Comet or Flare. Pretty good damage. But we can also manipulate them. Because this is the US 1.0 version of this game. To do something called... Uh-oh. It's not called uh-oh. It's called the Mimic Glitch. Ouch. Curse you, tiny mage! Surprise attacks are no fun. Safety save. Okay. And just like that other mountain was blocked by ice, this one is blocked by fire. It does seem wrong, doesn't it, Tubby? It sure does. But alas, here we are. Alright, so... That's a good question. I feel like it's all part of some big test. Meanwhile, this is Golbez in the Tower of Zot, where Rosa's being held captive. And there's Kain. He summons one of the 4 fiends. Scarmiglione is his name, although they Americanized it and call him Mylon. Yeah, I got nothing. But his name is Mylon in this version. Kain wants to come after us, but Golbez is like, nah, I don't trust you. Now we walk up the mountain with our 2 children. And we come across Tella, who we met at the beginning of the game. Yeah, exactly, Cub. Tella, who left in a huff because his daughter died. Getting all emotional. Is up here trying to get some clarity himself. And we're like, dude, that's why we're here. And the kids are like, ugh. We have to listen to them talk. They're gonna talk about all sorts of stuff. Grown-ups, they like trouble. Some clarity from Palom. Some wisdom beyond his years. So now Tella joins us, and we continue walking up the mountain. Unaware that one of the 4 fiends is waiting for us up at the top. Oh, another back attack. It's okay, though. It's a bit slow. We gotta wait for these Fire 1 animations. Yo, J-Fred, thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. Also, there was a follow just now. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Your spooky sounds, hissing and whatnot. Porum's like, stop it, pal. And then Palum's like, it's not me. Okay. Topping everyone off. And equip. So this is Tiara. Gaia Silver. Palum is Change Rod. Gaia Silver. And then Tella is just Gaia. No, Silver. No formation changes. Let's go. So this is Mylon. We might. You can use Cure 2s to kill these undead ghasts. And we're primarily going to use the twin spell, the twin casts, to damage Mylon. But just for safety, we're going to have Cecil thwack him a couple times with the sword as well. The one we have to watch out for is Palum, because these lit 1 counters can be nasty. Okay, there's a flare. Good damage. That's good. Probably don't need to attack anymore with Cecil. Should probably stay alive, though. Good grief. Hey. Double flare, nice. Oh, my body. Yeah, we did it. We killed Mylon. 1 fiend down. Except he's not down. Focus time. Don't kill Palum, thank you. This is the trash can glitch, which is part of the mimic glitch that I was talking about. But I need to do a lot of menuing here during the death, so... There we go. So this interesting quirk where if you do a mimic cast, but then before the second twin joins the first twin on the mimic cast, you kill the first twin, then it puts the second twin in this glitched state where it will simply, because it's programmed to mimic the action of the first twin, it will instead mimic the last thing that you did. So in that case, what we end up doing is that I can't actually use the trash can in my item menu. It's quite literally there so that you can discard items. That's what its purpose is. And now we can see Cecil's face. Hooray. But instead, what happens is you go into the item menu, and you go to select a Cure 2 potion, and then you back out at the last second and swap it with the trash can. And then before you can actually like resolve an action that you're gonna do, Tella casts Stop on you, which locks it into place. So now the other twin, not knowing what to do, mimics the trash can action. Which I can't remember how it's programmed. It's got like overlapping code with a really powerful magic spell. So the twin uses trash can and it one-shots the boss. More sophisticated mimic glitches can be done in the fight previous. So the first Mylon fight, you can actually, and I grab the item and I don't use it because I'm not good at the glitch for the first fight. One of the first things I pick up when I leave Baron is a carrot. I pick up a carrot in the Chocobo Forest. You can throw the carrot at Mylon, and it one-shots Mylon. But the setup for that one is a lot more complicated, so I'm not going for that currently. But I am grabbing the item so that I'm ready to have it in my inventory should I need it. But now, because we've got to walk back down the mountain and go back to Mysidia and stuff, I'm going to run some ads. So for those about to watch ads, I salute you. That's good. I'm glad, Cub. I enjoy it too. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. The Elder's like, wait, you came back? Like, and the kids are still alive. And you look different. And it's like, did I ever tell you about this legend? Since you acquired the legend sword up at the top of the mountain. Indeed, Factory, indeed. So yeah, so we become a paladin, And, like, literally at the same time, because he just wants to steal our thunder, Tella also learns the most powerful magic spell, Meteo, which is short for meteor. But it will forever be Meteo. The story beat is that Tella learns how to cast Meteo, but it costs more MP than his maximum MP will ever be. So he learned the spell, but he can't use it. And it will take some sort of Herculean effort on his part to be able to cast it for story purposes later. However, we can do some glitching in the game to glitch his MP, and we will be using it a couple of times. Yo, Andy, how we doing? Okay, I need to take 4 extra steps in here once I get past the door. Just like that. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. We need to glitch his MP so that we can make him cast a spell he's not supposed to be able to cast. Okay. These steps don't count, thankfully. Alright. This didn't work well last time because the guard took out Palom right away. Nope. That worked, though. I know. I can hardly believe it myself, Andy. All we have to do to bring Yang back to his senses is smack him once. But we have to wait until he says achoo that time. And then he goes, ouch. Which is funny because he says ouch even if your attack misses. It's just the notion of performing the attack. Yo, what's going on, Rivers? Kaisar, thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. Fair point, Donovan. It's just like it missed me. Oh, but I'm gonna act like it didn't so that it doesn't hit me again. We receive the Baron key because we took that portal from Mysidia to Baron, but it's in the town of Baron, not in the castle. And we're still not welcome in the castle, now more than ever. So we're gonna have to sneak in. Yes, I have finished a whopping 2 runs, and my PB is 341, and there's lots of chunks of time to save. I'm just, I'm not expecting all the chunks to come to fruition today. Indeed, absolutely, Factory, absolutely. And my first run was just a shade under 4 hours, so we took a big old hunk out of it to get down to 341. We have a big menu coming up here. I feel like I'm gonna need a little bit of luck as far as who gets hurt by the boss, the next boss coming up, versus who I intentionally try to hurt myself. So I do that, and then Cecil needs headband, karate, paladin. Yang needs thunder, ice, headband, karate, silver, and Porum needs to please put down the tiara. And then we need to... That's it. We don't have to do anything else. Well, I'm gonna kind of take column A until I feel like I've finally, because my hope here, Rivers, is that I've made 3 big mistakes in my previous run. If I could do a run that has 2, that'll be a good improvement. Alright, that's not good for a number of reasons. It doesn't kill the run or anything, but our experience is slowly getting effed here because Palom was supposed to die as well. But I just wasn't moving through my turns quickly enough to get Cecil to chuck that next top you off, top you off. Just gonna catch up on some menuing here. Oh, and I do need to change. Yeah, no64 means that you can't use the 64 door glitch that lets you kind of go out of bounds. And like glitch all the way to the end of the run after you defeat the twins. Oh gosh, when is Palom getting a turn? Okay. This is very weird. Okay. All right. Yeah, the route that I've used when I've played the category that's called no CW, when CW stands for credit warp, because there is a way to just warp to the credits without even killing the last boss. The no CW category uses the 64 door glitch to give one of your characters an enemy skill that one-shots the final boss. And then you just, after you defeat the dolls and Golbez, you just glitch to the end of the run and then one-shot the final boss. That was the category that I learned back in like 2020 and 2021. Sorry, there was a bit of chat that I couldn't keep up with. Because I was too busy. So there is a potential workaround for my experience. I think. But it's tricky. At least it's tricky for me. Like, I don't have, like, I've never practiced trying to... Like, the Dark Elf fight is the fight that I wiped on last night. And now, basically, like... my experience routing should reset itself enough to work out okay, to make up for the fact that I had a third-party member alive during Bygone. If 2 of my 4 characters are dead for Dark Elf instead of 1, because I intentionally kill one of them. Well, the boss music is really, really good. Yeah, I think we imagine, Palm, in this case, that Golbez was able to use whatever strange powers he has to try to to temporarily lock the doors and try to push the walls in on them. But once they stopped the doors, yeah, basically he was like, curses, and he just gave up. So now that, now we're basically being told, hey, if you want Rosa back, go get the Earth Crystal and bring it to us. And we're like, man, this guy's mean. Like, but Cecil's like, I can fix him. It's too low. Land on the single tile. Into Terraria we go. We're gonna get off the carpet as quickly as possible to take 3 extra steps. Like that. And we see Ed, and we're like, hey, I remember seeing you on that ship. And Ed is warning us about the Dark Elf in the cave that we're headed to. He hates music. Dark Elf. So he gives us this twin harp that we assume we're going to need at some point. Now we need to get out of here quickly. But in order to get out of here quickly, we need to fix Tella's MP, unglitch it, so that he can cast a spell. Because while he seems to have nearly infinite MP... in battle, he basically has none in the menu. So I took one extra step there. Surprise! Now, perhaps the hardest thing for me to do in this game, get a black chocobo. They are, I mean, they're all fast in here. Nope, I had him. Come here. Fly here. Safety save. It's the safety save I didn't do last night that killed the run. Okay, so the theme about this cave is that so ATB, I believe, stands for active time battle gauge. Like active time battle, I think that's... Somebody can correct me if I got the wrong words. Yeah, this one has a gauge, but you can't see it. Unlike the follow-ups, like if you think about FF6, you can see everybody's gauge. So yeah, the thing about this particular place is that you can't be wearing anything metal. If you are, then you are just paralyzed. So 3 out of the 4 of us are wearing metal stuff. Only Sid is not wearing metal stuff. So as long as Sid doesn't die, we're okay. Wow. Duffman says a lot of things. Oh my gosh. All of them. Okay, I need to go on 1 to 3, 2 to 3, 4 to 5. Give him the iron thingy. Okay. So now that he's wearing something that will paralyze him, we immediately die. But you're supposed to lose that fight. If I could just use my sword. They're in danger. And Ed is still very weak from being thrown from the ship, from the Leviathan attack. But he's like, they need me. I have to get my harp, And they're like, can't we just bring the harp to you? And he'll be like, no! I must go to it. I am unsure, Shah. Like, I know that, like, this game is heavily ROM hacked, like, randomizers and stuff, so, like, it does make me wonder if people have looked at the programming for that fight and seen, like, what would it take? Yeah, it might just soft lock the game if you win the fight somehow. Okay. Oh, if you win the fight, nothing changes. That's amazing. Of course, I wanted to... I'm just gonna roll with it. So arguably the way that I was supposed to be able to fix my experience routing after having somebody extra alive for the bygone fight was to kill off another party member on that fight, but I don't know how to do that without wiping. So so I'm not. And I will see how bad the fights are as a result. Hardest part about this is that even the gold chocobos, like the standard ones, no, I can't accidentally grab a black one again, because I can't, Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to take 7 extra steps in here. I could do what now, Rivers? Okay. Yeah, because does this basically mean that, like, Kain's gonna be level 18 instead of 19 for Valvolus now? Is that what I'm staring at this point? Okay. So we got here. Oh, for goodness sake. We got here because we did what we were told to do. That is to say, we retrieved the Earth Crystal as directed to by Kain. That's all I need to do, right? Just cure everybody. Just cure the 3 of them. I get this fire sword, but I also set up a duplication glitch just to dupe it into 2 fire swords. Because I'll need 2 of them later. And so dupe it, equip the dagger, cure, and underflow. Got it. Okay. Now we walk. Interesting. Oh, is this is also something to do with my level as well. Now, because I'm a level lower, I assume, here, Rivers, I also am not successfully just automatically running from everything. Like, I am underleveled. Okay, okay. Same Zot taste. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little top off here. And now the Magus Sisters. Nope. Going so slow with these menus. And of course, the hit Stella. Really nervous about Cecil not even getting another turn. This could be really bad. Wow. And it's because I'm flubbing menus like crazy. Like I forgot, like I was like, oh, I have to. Hit Cecil, please. I'm gonna top myself off first. I don't know if I should be like run buffering any of these movements. They're so fast. Like, I just need to bring people up. Oh, I was already covering Toa. I was like, oh, I gotta go and cover him again, but no, I didn't. Not ready yet. They love Tella so much. Every time. Thank you. What was I supposed to do in that menu? I was supposed to move the legend sword down. That's fine. Easy. We'll just move it. Yeah, Grandpa's the best. I really hope nothing bad happens to him. I'll be right back. I'm back. Ha! So yeah, the thing that, yeah, Gulba's like, no way, and then he's still here. The thing that I learned yesterday... Niram was in here and he taught me a very important lesson. That is the fight where you can go pee. It's the only one in like a 3+ hour run. Your only opportunity to go pee and hopefully not lose time is that fight right there. Hey, Kain, wake up. Oh. Hey, Cecil. How's it going? Hey, you want to check out the sweet marble we've got? Oh, yeah, sure. There it is. Whoa, that's an amazing looking marble. Rosa, look at this thing. I love marbles. Come here, you. It's true. Steely is canon. Okay, so I've got a menu right here. And I have to be prepared for this fight to go badly. Because Kain is only level 18. Okay. Here's the third fiend. I didn't introduce the second fiend when Kainazo showed up because... Oh, so slow. Oh, that's not great. Okay, nice. We're gonna cover Rosa. What? Okay. Yeah, I should have known the phase was changing. So I don't think anybody's supposed to be dead during the fight, so I don't know if that matters. Well, it's one of the 4 fiends of the world, you know, like, it's a pretty big deal. Okay, so... yeah, because this is... Oh, actually does kill Sid there, okay. Yeah, we're gonna run 90 seconds of ads. For those about to watch ads, I salute you. Alright, so we got the magma key. And Sid's like, I fixed the airship. Or not fixed it, but he's like, I have the airship on remote control, so I brought it back to Baron. And everyone's like, yeah, hooray, I guess. Things still seem pretty bad, Sid. You're really excited. Okay. So now we go down to this little island here. With a mountain. And we go to the well. We drop the magma key in. Whoops. What? Welcome back, folks that had to watch ads. Hey, Mushroom Powers, thanks for the good luck. Oh. A little slow on that A press. An immediate cutscene as we get down here, and I'm like, wait a second. What are the Red Wings doing down here? And the Red Wings are fighting with the dwarves. Apparently, there are dark crystals underground. Or at least a dark crystal underground. Probably several. It's true. Got all this time to spare. Because they're busy not playing hockey. And the silly Red Wings. So Kain being underleveled at Valvolus. It's a good question, Punkle. Also, hi, Punkle. I don't think I said hi before, sorry. It's been a wild one so far. Safety save. 1. 2. Oh, sorry, wrong category. That's where you start counting the doors for the 64 door glitch in No Credit War. You go back and forth through the doorway to count to 63. Okay, so dolls fight. So these dolls were sent here by their master Galbez to stop us and to take the Dark Crystal. The red dolls each have 300 hit points. The blue ones all have 1,000 hit points. Nice. No. No. Okay. I'm gonna soften up this blue one down here. I'm gonna give him a little more HP. Cool. I'll get up in the air and then hopefully get up in the air. Good. Just making absolutely sure I've got everything. Killing me, Kain. Seven. 13. Or 12, maybe. You're not even supposed to see Rydia. He's supposed to die with a combination of attacks. There we go. Not that he actually dies, but Kain's jump isn't supposed to miss like that. I think so, Retro. Like, the Pixel Remaster has become popular enough of a speedrun that it's now, like, the main default category for FF4 on speedrun.com, like, above the SNES versions now. Okay. And that hand just took the crystal somehow. I'm really upset that the crystal's gone. Let me just make sure it's still not there. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, it's always important to check again, just to be sure. Because you never know when the game will, you know, just keep stuff in place when it's not supposed to. Yo, Special K coming in hot with that raid. Welcome in everyone from Special K's stream. My name is Yellsrake and I have lost my marbles, so I am playing Final Fantasy IV instead. That looked right. And just make absolutely sure before I start moving. Yeah, I think we're good. So I need to take one extra step there. Thanks for the good luck, Special K. How's it going, Just FF? How was your stream, Special K? Alright, I need to take 2 extra steps here. So, before that, and before then. Yeah, okay. And the extra steps there. Okay. GG getting through it. So now we're walking to the Tower of Babel. That's good. 2 more armadillos. That's good. That I don't know. I never played. I definitely played FF12 briefly, but I was a lot younger. And immediately didn't have the patience to learn the system. I've missed out on a lot of FF games because I played them at a time in my life when I was just not ready for them. To be honest, games like 4 and 6 stuck more with me because I grew up watching my brother play them more than actually playing them myself. Cat Claw. Ah, it's a surprise alert. Okay. Okay. Duplication complete. Alright. I started an item duplication with Yang at the Dark Elf fight, and I didn't resolve it until now. So his one hand was holding the number 5. Because it just didn't make sense to do it until I actually had the item that I wanted to duplicate, which was the cat claw, which was in here. Grrr. That was over. Please die. Thank you. That is hilarious. Okay. Good. So we really hecked up the Luge fight last time, which is why you're going to see me save almost 3 minutes there. Pips! Old Leaky Pipes coming in hot with that raid. Welcoming everyone from Old Leaky Pipes stream. My name is Yellsrake, and I've lost my marbles, so I'm playing Final Fantasy IV instead. Actually, I've got to do a little more here, because part of that... the encounters can be bad unless Yang has 2 cat claws. Swap Rosa and Cecil, okay. So there's a weird property, Angel, related to that heal connotation there. And I feel like the programmers may have chucked that in to try to counteract an issue that they were having. Where it's when we abuse it as well. Because during the dolls fight, I cast Mute on the whole party. And Mute prevents most of the bad effects from taking hold when they get cast on us during a variety of fights. So like when Galbez tries to freeze all of us, it doesn't work. Like we're not supposed to have control at all during that fight, but we still do anyway. Because the mute prevents things from taking effect. Likewise, the mute was supposed to also be on Kain to prevent him from getting gassed by Dr. Luge there, so that he could still act. But I feel like they might have thought about it a little bit. Yeah, that's awesome, Pipes. Pipes, how was your stream? Sorry, you caught me at a very interesting spot. So yeah, Yang's dead. Oh, but there's still monsters. Nice. I'm glad the stream was good. Hey Esta, how we doing? Yeah, that part doesn't really jive. But, like, why hit them with a detriment and then heal them of said detriment? Oh, all of these surprise encounters. And I feel like, because my, I think it's almost specifically because my, leveling is slightly off that I'm not just able to directly run from these. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to. With the dwarf axe in play. Like even these surprise attacks, I think I'm supposed to be able to get away from. Okay. Whoa! And Sid with the save. Sid's the best. I hope nothing bad happens to him. Oh, there's a drunk Red Wing operating the airship. And Sid's like, that's okay. I know what to do. What? What do you mean you know what to do? Trust me. It's gonna be fine. Probably just because it's newest. It's more easily accessible retro. Lots of people have the Switch. Lots of people have Steam. Because he had to blow up the hole behind him. I think you'll find that there are plenty of people that disagree with your opinion that it sucks. That said, your opinion is still valid, and if you don't like the Pixel Remaster, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so now we're gonna get a hook attached to the airship so that we can pick up our hovercraft. Because we're gonna go through the Eblin cave to try to get back over to the tower. Alright, so now we go and be like, where did I leave that hovercraft again? Right, over here. Yoink. That looks good. Safety save. Okay. So, let's see. You want me to do what now? Like, I'm here. And 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. 28 extra steps total. So there's another one where not everybody's consensus of a thing is the same. No, Rydia. So young to be dying. Oof, I almost took an extra step. I felt my thumb definitely hit the input to take an extra step. It just didn't register. Because I guess it wasn't time to take a step yet. Okay. Ugh. Dang. Yeah, I'm definitely off step route slightly, but I don't know what I did wrong. Unfortunate. And we meet Edge, who dies immediately. And that's Rubicon. With the nice leg. This is the only version of FF4 that I play, so I have to have folks in chat that have played multiple versions chime in. Kaisar, every now and again I'll pull that clip up. The volume warning clip. Okay, so. Ice brand. And 2 cat claws. I should probably just top some people off here just a little bit. Like, just in case, because I took a lot of damage on the way here. Also, out of curiosity. Okay. Just double checking. Just wanted to make sure that Cecil managed to get to level 20. Not that I could like take a fight or anything, because that's not really tenable. But you know, I know that the strats that I have are specifically for him being level 20. I just hope that Kain can keep up. Let me go right coming out of this door. I mean, it looks like I'm like one step ahead. Egg. Why egg, of course. There's no equipping before the king and queen fight. This is Edge's parents. I will bring you all down to the Hades. Ether, it should be a silver and thunder. Thunder comes down. Got 2 slots left. Live dancing Gaia. Bit slow, but I just want to make sure everything's in the right spots. Battle Speed 2. That's a good question. I don't know. Okay. Yo, B-Dude, how we doing, man? How are things? That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's really not good. I feel like Rydia needs that experience really badly. I had no way to save her. I would have needed to know that my run buffers weren't good enough. That's how I would have been able to save her. I would have needed to know that my run buffers weren't good enough and that was going to be one more glare. But even then, like, that jump attack, that would have landed before Cecil threw down a life potion. He didn't get a standard attack, and I was pretty much locked into that. Okay. Battle speed 1. A pitfall? Oh. And Edge is like, oh yeah, I've got an airship, by the way. Okay, so wants me to take 18 extra steps, so 2, 3, 4, that's 4 allegedly, and then I think that was right. Okay, so now Sid is going to help us with airship stuff, and we're going to watch some ads while he does it, and yells at Edge. For those about to watch ads, I salute you. So yeah, so the thing is about Rydia's experience is that by Rydia not getting experience from the Rubicon fight, I'm pretty sure that the experience she gets from the CPU fight isn't enough to have her learn Virus. Which basically means that I have to do the backup Zeromus fight regardless of who gets weaked, because she can't cast Virus. That's her damage output for the fight if we're doing the standard strat. The problem with the backup strat is that it's not always guaranteed to deal the right amount of damage. Okay. Warfax. She's 19. Unequipped strength ring. And cast exit. And we're going to go into this not suspicious at all cave. Spoilers, you're supposed to go through this cave and get a dark crystal, and then Kain's supposed to get mind control and steal it from you. But because we warped back into the chamber in the dwarf castle and took the dark crystal there, we already have the dark crystal. So we walk into the cave like 6 paces, and then the game registers that we've completed it because we're in this room and we already have a dark crystal. So that was fun. So we go back to the dwarf castle. And Sid's like, hey, I'm okay again. I'm gonna do some more stuff to the airship. Now you need a big honkin' drill so that you can open up the hole that we opened with the magma key and then closed again with the explosives, and it's really convoluted. But basically, we need to go up because the Elder and all the wizards in Mysidia are about to raise the big whale out of the ocean. And by big whale, I mean a spaceship. No. But I think things are about to get complicated. Because, like I said, I don't actually think I'm on step. I think I'm off by a step or two. Which means that I'm not getting the right formations for battles. Which is going to damage our calm when we get back from the moon. I do not. Yeah, there's the encounter we were supposed to get. So I'm 2 steps behind. Okay. I can save those 2 steps, but again, I can't guarantee that my formations are going to be fixed. Like, because, I mean, there's literally, you know, I have instructions here. Oh, okay. Yeah, please do. If you could shoot me a message on Discord or something with the info, that would be spiffy. I can't always count on Exodus being in chat and being like, what seat are you on? How many steps behind or ahead are you? Hold on, I'll send you a link. Yeah, because my big issue here is that the grind fight requires a very specific encounter. And you can't tell when you get the encounter if it's the right encounter or not. The big whale. So, I am 2 steps behind. I can skip 2 steps that I was supposed to take by hopping on this guy. I was supposed to walk to the big whale, but instead I will fly two spaces over, thus skipping 2 steps. So now I'm back on step, but my encounters won't be exactly right. Also, we're going to the moon. Okay. That's, I'm wrong. No, my step route's all messed up. I wasn't supposed to get an encounter right there. I thought I was 2 steps off based upon the fact that I got that encounter. Alright, well. I don't know how far off I am, but I'm pretty far off. Okay. Yeah, but I should still be getting the encounters on specific steps. Like, I understand that, like, the formations and everything might be messed up, but I am not supposed to be getting these encounters on these steps. Like, they're nowhere near. I was just trying to find the encounters. So, I mean, I did get 2 encounters back, like 2 steps apart from each other in that lunar path east, so that was right. But I don't, like, I need to actually, like, count my steps as I go back through lunar path east. Oh, I remembered to split when I got Fusoya. Okay, now we're walking back. So, I should be able to get back to the cave without an encounter. That's 12. 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there should have been an encounter on the 27th step. Alright, so I think I must have gotten it backwards, where I thought I needed to save 2 steps, but I actually needed to burn 2 steps. So, like, now I feel like I'm 4 steps off. It's gonna be like 9 more. 2, 3. There's the 38th step.
1 red worm and 3 grenades. Okay. So yeah, so I think I just went backwards. Well, now I just have to kind of take a look and see. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot, I think. Oh, no, that's the final descent. Never mind. I was suddenly looking at the maps. I'm like, wait, was I supposed to take 4 extra steps in the lunar path? But I am, but that's after we go back to the moon. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I should get an encounter on step 4 in the chest. Okay. Well, yeah, Messenger, I appreciate the effort. But basically, what we're gonna look out for is, provided we survive and make it all the way to the CPU fight and do it right, we'll see if Rydia. We'll keep an eye out on the top. We'll see if Rydia learns Virus or not. If she doesn't, then I'm gonna have to just go immediately to the backup strats for the Zeramus fight. Good. No, I'm glad that you had a fun puzzle to solve. I'm in favor of that. Okay. Oh yeah, everybody's alive, by the way. Everybody's fine. Even the twins are alive. See? The whole thing, the whole time, it's like everybody dies, and it's like, well, okay, not everybody. Nobody tell Bubba. And we hop on Sid's ship, and he's like, who's that dude? And we're like, he's from the moon, don't worry about it, let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was like 6. Yeah. No, I'm still not getting. I'm still not on the right step. Still not getting the right encounters. Yo, bro, coming in hot with that raid. And it does feel like I'm off by it looks like I'm off like 2 encounters. Which could be helpful, if provided I can hone in on that. Bro, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everyone from Chester Extreme. My name is Yellsrake and I've lost my marbles, so I am playing Final Fantasy IV instead. How is the stream? How did the weekly go? Nice, nice. Because it doesn't take long for the rust to build up. Okay. So here's the plan. Since we're clearly not on step route properly anyway, we are gonna go and save. Actually, let's do the menu now here too. Battle speed 2. Gaia and Rune. And then Rosa needs that lunar staff. Wizard, Rune. Cecil needs a dagger. Rydia also needs a dagger. 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 2 to 5. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's I'll save again. OG is in. Okay. Oh, I just put the OG in, I mean. One. 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16. $17, $18. Okay, 771,000 experience for Rosa. She gets all the way up to level 48 and learns the spell White. Okay. No! Oh. That was a mistake. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. put the wall back up. Because it was a healing spell, it didn't cause the phase change. It's fine. Just a time loss. That's all. We just kind of lucked out there. Like, we got damage rolled on the fight anyway. It's fine. The Cure 4 was supposed to go on the Fiend, not on Fusoya. That was my mistake. That's what I'm doing for the underflow there, Palm, just so you can see. Like, I'm trying to cast a spell I don't have enough MP to cast. But by, like, toggling off to a spell that I do have enough MP to cast, and then toggling back and casting at, like, the same time. Oh no, no. Oh, fudge. I think this run's dead. I have to... Oh god, I don't have anything. I guess I'll bring somebody up. Okay. Unfortunate. I think we're gonna go there. Hopefully we can cure him before the mazer. No, we can't. Okay. Trying to remember what I had to do. Okay, so survive that one, that's good. Not that, you know. No, who did I cast that on? I hit it too fast. I hope that was on Fusoya. It should default to the center. Good. Okay.
I did it again. I still don't have enough MP. What is my freaking problem? Oh my gosh. I literally just did the same thing again. I'm such a moron. I wasn't all set up yet. I needed to do it a different way. Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay, now. Yes, you. Oh, actually, that's really bad. Oh, gosh, okay. Let's tell you what. Even if Rosa dies, I'll bring her back. This is what I was supposed to do. Kill the attacker. And now I've got all the time in the world. So. She has enough MP now. Okay. I don't think she even needs any more health. I think we're just fine on health. Okay. The only thing is that without the attacker, the turn order is a bit wonky. How about now? I need that Meteo to go off first. Good. White. But Fusaya didn't get his turn back yet. Okay. So yeah, I definitely have to do backup strats because Rydia died again. That's fine. So just remember that we can save, what was it, 17 minutes maximum on the descent because we did second try zero miss. And now we're, and we were off step route for that second one. So we're going to be off step route for this first one. I'm going to run 90 seconds of ads right now. For those about to receive ads, I salute you. Okay. So... yeah. And now here, just like in Fabul, when they're like, do you want some heals and maybe some magic? And we're like, no, go away. Cecil's like, we're going to the moon, but you girls have to stay home. Like, we literally just spent all that time leveling up Rosa, and now we're telling her to leave. Yo, Fred, coming in hot with that raid. Welcome in everyone from Fred's stream. My name is Yellsrake, and I've lost my marbles and my step route. Thank you so much for the good luck, Fred. How was your stream? And we're like, okay, we're here at the moon. Boys, let's do this. No, what the... Stowaways. Rydia's like, yay, we did it! Okay. So that was a single item duplication of the Gungnir, which is Kain's weapon. Because I want a spare one for Edge to throw at Zeromus. It's better to do it now, so that it's already done before I hit that last save point. Thanks for the good luck, Opno. Hope you're doing well. Out of habit, I'll do a safety save here, even though, like, the real safety save will be the last one. In the lunar subterranea, or whatever it's called. So yeah, basically we're just walking. And, generally speaking, we should be safe. If I double check, like, everybody's full up. The only things we have to worry about aren't in this layer, they're in the final layer. Because there are some red dragons that even if you do try to run, they're still going to get like 2 turns in first, which will kill 3 of your party members, most likely. So the time lost there is just having to heal the party back to full. Now if you're on step route, the step route helps avoid that specific encounter. But there isn't much for it right now, so... So we just do be running as best we can. It's also good. I made some save states earlier today that were specifically for walking practice, so that I could get used to walking these areas without having to stare at a map every single time the screen changes. So a little earlier today I was practicing this specific walk, just to make sure that I was going the right way. Okay, so here, yeah, like I see the encounters that I'm getting. I'm just multiple encounters like ahead or whatever. We're taking this save, and we're sacrificing the extra like 12 steps or whatever. So like that is the encounter that's supposed to be an evil mask. 2 steps. No? No, never mind. Say like I'm very lost on how I'm supposed to read this. It doesn't matter. All right. The important thing here is that when you get an encounter, just hold L and R as soon as you possibly can, because everything gets turns for the most part before you get to run. But if you're holding L and R ASAP, you can get away without dying. Like, complete party wipe, I mean. Like I said, the red Ds. If we see any red Ds, it could be bad. There's a red D. Ow, ow. I think I'm just gonna use Cure 2s. Alright, last screen. Okay, mind is good. Or, I mean, yeah, goodish. It's a really good tune. Okay, menu. She needs the white shirt. Kain needs to finish the dupe on the Gungnir. I was supposed to do Edge first. Edge needs the karate shirt. Because now Kain needs that black belt. And strength. Finish the dupe, blah, 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 blah. 2 to 3. 3 to 4. 4 to 5. It looked like it was it. You know, just to be sure here. It doesn't matter. Rydia's not doing anything else. Because she equips the change rod back in the dwarf castle, but then you give her a dancing dagger for the grind fight. She does equip the change rod. She's supposed to do it during the CPU fight. Here's hoping that doesn't heck up the turn order. As long as it doesn't heck up the turn order, I do not care, because Rydia does not have any damage dealing role in this fight. For those that joined from Fred's stream, that are familiar with this run, because Fred's done this run, I believe. I know Fred's done no credit work, but Fred does all sorts of FF4 stuff. Pretty sure he's got a no64 time. But there's two different strats for the Zero Miss fight. There's the safe strat, where you have an elixir to use partway through the fight, and you don't have to use it right away because neither Rosa nor Kain were the victim of a weak spell attack. However, that strat involves Rydia dealing damage by casting Virus multiple times. Oh yeah, yeah. But since Rydia died during 2 of the key fights that she was supposed to get experience from, she doesn't know Virus, so we have to fall back on the backup strat. Because we took the save at the bottom of the Lunar Subterranea thingy, I might actually get 2 shots at this to still be able to PB or close to it. Or like maybe the second try will be close to like the same time. So here's hoping that even though we have to go backup strats, we get enough damage in there anyway. The most important part about the fight is the very first turn. Cecil gets his first turn, and he has to get into the item menu very fast. Otherwise, the turn order doesn't exactly work out. You don't get all the turns in that you wanted to get in before the first big bang goes off. And the fight is ruined, basically. If you don't get into that first menu nice and quick, the fight is ruined. So you don't have to get to the crystal fast. You just have to get into the item menu fast.
Also, if you hold run, you save like 11 seconds during this cutscene. Because apparently everything moves significantly slower if you just let everybody's animations for like critical health and stuff. If you leave those critical health animations on screen, it apparently slows everything down so much. So, use the crystal. Rosa casts Berserk on Kain. And then it's dart, parry, white, parry, dart. Okay. Well, it's just as well. It's backup strats anyway. Okay, so it all depends on the phase now. We want to see virus. And we need to get our turn during the virus. Good. I've done everything I can. It's just a matter of damage rolls. Get a shake. And then we get white. Please kill.
Oh. Well, that was a wild ride. But hey, sub 330. Sub 330, we're making progress. Because the PB we got yesterday was second try zero miss, which meant we had to do the entire walk down over again because we were still on step route, so I didn't take the save halfway through. And I love this fight. This fight's so fun in its own way because the execution is really cool and tight and stuff. And you kill him right before he kills you. Like literally, he does that shake, and right after that shake is he casts Big Bang, and the 100,000,000% kill her on that next turn. But she gets that white cast off right in time. Like, it's such a fun fight. Thanks, Wusoya. And the only thing that really... There were a couple of things, like, execution was good. I executed the fight certainly well enough. All the timing was good. Things that could have done us in. I wasn't counting damage. If you don't count damage, there's like a less than 10% chance that you actually deal too much. Like, you either get damage rolled one way and don't deal enough damage, or the damage that you deal prior to that final white cast is actually too much, and Zeromus changes into another phase and just nukes you in the face instead of casting Virus. Or shake. Like, if you don't do enough damage, then I think Zeromus just shakes and then does another Big Bang without the Virus cast in between. And if you do too much damage, you just get nuked in the face and then you die. Or like Meteode or something. Yeah, I'm not going to 7-Eleven this time. But we will watch the credits. Because I'm excited. Let me catch up on GG's, by the way. So, now that I've finished mashing. Alright, so... Yeah, I have my bingo time emote from Chief. Yes, it was time. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the GG's, Anna and B-Dude, Opno, and Tex. How's it going, Tex? Sir Phobos. Thank you for the Let's Go, Chief. Thank you for the GG Songbirder. How's it going, Songbirder? Thank you for the GG Bro. Thank you for the Super GG Shaw. Thank you for the GG Rot. Thank you for the GG Will. How you doing, Will? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the GG Messenger. It's the new world record of runs of this category done by me. Specifically by me. It's at the top of my own personal leaderboard of runs that are mine, Messenger. Thank you for the GG's Fat Def. Thank you for the sub 330 hype Opno. This was a really nice improvement, Anna. We'll take a look at the splits in just a sec. Thank you for the GG's Palm. Thank you for the nice run, Space Coyote. Where am I here? Thank you for the nice Fat Def. Yes, not going to 7-Eleven. And yeah, this fight is super neat. Thank you for the GG Say. Thank you for the grats, Donovan. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me edit my layout here. Just for a second, you're gonna see a bunch of extra splits, but that's because like it's gonna look all funky, but that's because I want to get a screenshot. Screen, paint, paste, drop, save. Open layout. Do you want to save your layout? No, of course not. Yeah, it's got a lot of really cool tech in it, and it doesn't have the same tech that the No Credit Warp run does, like the No Credit Warp run that I did back in 2020 and 2021. Like, run buffering, item duplication, step routing, like, all of that is in there. But the no credit warp also has you, like, make sure you leave the hovercraft on this specific tile. Make sure you park this yellow chocobo exactly, or this gold chocobo, or black chocobo, like, exactly 10 paces to the right of the castle of Teroia. And, like, it's, make sure you have exactly this much money, because when you do all those glitches, like, every single little thing you do along the way, where you leave specific things behind in specific locations, and like you duplicate specific items and you make copies of them and move them into specific spots of your inventory. That's all for setting up glitches once you execute the 64 door glitch and go out of bounds. All of those are like gatekeepers that keep you from getting to the very end or getting all the stuff that you need. So you spend a lot of time staring at your timer and moving weird item counts around your inventory. And then after you get past the dolls and the Golbez fight, you just warp to the end of the game. This was a lot of fun because it was like I watched like Rivers and Nirm and like the Roth and like a bunch of folks like play this category, and I'm like, man, I really want to learn this category. I really want to just play the end of the run instead of just skipping to the end of the run and one-shotting the boss. You know, so I had to learn like the Dr. Luge fight and the Rubicon fight and the grind fight and the CPU fight and the elements fight and the Zeromus fight. It was really neat, you know. I've really enjoyed the learning process, and then that's why it took me like 11 streams of learning before I even did a run. Because there was just so much to take in. I also had to de-rust the stuff that I already remembered and also correct some of the things because I was remembering the wrong stuff because it was from No Credit Warp, and now I'm doing no64, so there were things I was doing then that I can't do now. I have to do other things instead. So yeah, let's look at the splits. So like I thought we might be like doomed to fail because everything was looking real nice. You know, a 102 Paladin is perfectly fine for what I'm doing right now. I'm not being super fancy, you know, with anything. I'm not doing carrot strats yet because that's for later. That's for after I can actually do all of the stuff that I want to do in a single run without hecking any of it up. We're still a good distance from that. But things started to get worrisome, oddly enough, at this first gold split here, this Kainazzo split, because right before Kainazzo was the Bygone fight. And for the Bygone fight, everybody's supposed to be dead except for Tella and Cecil. But bad menuing and bad turn order, well, not bad turn order, but like Bygone didn't help me the way I needed him to help. I needed Bygone to like take out one of the party members that I needed to be killed, and he kept attacking Tella. So I wasn't able to kill all 3 of the other party members, so one of them was alive. And if you think about the grind fight with Rosa and how we've funneled all the experience over to her, the purpose of that fight, having only 2 people alive for the Bygone fight, is to funnel experience to Cecil specifically. So he didn't get as much. And it wasn't so much that he was going to be underleveled, but the experience is duplicated. All the experience you earn is duplicated to what they refer to as, like the community refers to as your shadow party. Basically, characters that aren't with you now but will rejoin you later are all gaining experience alongside you. So me coming up short with experience with Cecil meant that Kain was going to rejoin us a level too low. And it made that Valvulus fight really, really painful. Now, right before the Valvulus fight, I also hecked up the Magus Sisters fight so badly I almost lost the run. Like, so badly. Because I just, again, bad menuing. Like, I was, yeah, I mean, it was 2 hours ago. But, yeah, I wasn't quick enough with my menu to get, because Cecil's first turn needed to be go into the menu, go into item menu, throw a dancing dagger at Yang and kill him, because he needs to be dead, and you can't count on the sisters to kill him for you. But he needs to be dead, and then your second turn, if the first Delta attack hits Tella, you throw a Cure 2 on him so that he could survive a second Delta attack, and then the Meteo goes off and everything's fine. What instead happened was my menuing was so slow that the second Delta attack went off before I could even get the Cure 2 off, and of course it hit Tella, and he died. Also, Kain has hair. So yeah, then what came from that was a 4-minute recovery loop, trying to get Tella back up and running and guarded and healed up, but also have the other party members dead except for Cecil, so that we still got the proper experience, but then also the media went off. And then we lost another 1.5 minutes on Valvolus because Kain was level 18, not level 19. And he was not doing much damage at all. The fight was very, very slow. Galbez was fine. The dolls fight was a bit weird. I remember it's just some random people looking at the moon through a telescope, and they're like, whoa, something weird's happening to the moon. So the thing, Palm, just to catch you up, the thing about that fight with the 6 dolls, like the 3 red ones and the 3 blue ones, there's a gimmick to it that hopefully you never see. Hey, wait, the moon's leaving. Yes. If you kill all of one color and leave any of like a solo color alive long enough, then it transforms into a giant doll that starts one-shotting you. And it is possible to kill the big doll, but it's really slow and painful. So you have to make sure that specifically the last red and last blue ones die like bang bang, like one right after another. And you don't want it to transform, because basically you've got 3 Cals and 3 Brainas, and you don't want it to transform into Cal Braina, into the big doll. So that's why it gets a little dicey if the damage gets a little messed up during that fight. Because each of the dolls in the front has 300 HP, and each of the ones in the back has 1,000. So you're watching Kain's jumps, you're watching Cecil's daggers, and you're layering in kicks from Yang to try to clear off, like, if any of the attacks are under damage, like undervalued, that hopefully 2 kicks from Yang will cover the difference, and they'll still drop. It's a really, really rough fight. But that went a little wonky, so it was just like a little slow, just being safe, and we were okay. So I lost like 20 seconds on that split, and that was fine. Then it got good, because after that, the 341 we were running against, I flubbed the Luge fight really bad, and the Rubicon fight really bad, and I got them both right this time. So like the 5 minutes that I lost on those 2 fights, I got it back. So I basically like moved around a 5-minute time loss. So instead, now I have a 5-minute time loss in the Tower of Zot to make back up. But you know, it's no longer here. Now I've got to get Luge and Rubicon right on the first try. The grind fight for the dragons. So it's showing me losing 2 minutes here. That's not bad as far as variability is concerned. Like, I got really lucky that we were close enough to the step route that we just got a good formation. Because that grind fight where I kill the 18 dragons, you can get an encounter that is the one, the 2 beamers and the 1 seeker or watcher or whatever the heck it's called, the thing that calls the dragons in. There's a formation that's that exact formation, except it doesn't summon a dragon. So if you're off step route, you could just get the wrong one, and like you do your setup to get your turn order all right, and then you hit it, and it's like alert, and it summons a horseman instead, and you're like, oh, this isn't the fight, and then you have to run and just find the fight again. So we got really lucky that I was just like, my encounters, the formations were right. I was just off by a couple encounters. So like, the first time I got the formation that looked right, I was like, all right, I'm just going to cross my fingers and set it up and go for it. And we were fine. So lucky us, and we only lost 2 minutes there, which was pretty good. And then, yeah, CPU. So, incidentals. The incidental piece here down the stretch is the CPU cost me 6 minutes because I messed up the elements fight. Right there at the very end of the elements fight, when I was supposed to do a Cure 4 on Mylon, I did a Cure 4 on Fusoya instead, which didn't ruin the fight, it slowed it down. I had to take a couple extra turns and cast an extra spell, reducing Rosa's MP beyond a level that I didn't realize how fine the route had it played out. Because I did whatever menuing I'm scripted to do, but I didn't check Rosa's MP to make sure that she had enough to cast Wall and White. So, we get into the next fight, and I queue up the Meteo, which now we're in like a real close time crunch. I've got to get the Wall and the White set up at the right times to go off in the right rhythm so that the White goes off like right after the Meteo does. And I go into my magic menu and I'm out of MP. I'm like, oh. So then I remembered the first run that I did of the 3 that I did yesterday. Hey Tex, thanks. Did I hear that you have it too? I remember somebody saying that someone else also has the Homestar plushie, and I couldn't remember if it was you or somebody else. It's not you, no. Somebody else mentioned having it. Because it's new. And it's not just a plushie. It's a puppet. You can actually make Homestar talk. And you can spin my propeller. Whee! I was talking about something, Homestar. Oh, Yowie. That's okay. So because I was out of MP, I remembered when I just flubbed the menus for the CPU fight in my first attempt on Saturday. And as a result of that, like, Niram was in chat at the time, and I didn't see his messages fast enough to react, but basically, if you mess it up, that means that you've got to reset the whole fight. But in order to account for the reset of the fight, you have to be ready for 2 characters to die. Because when you get the CPU by itself, before it revives its attacker and defender, it uses Globe 199 and kills 2 of, like, which just auto, like, one-shots 2 of your characters. He uses it twice. So to counter that, you need to just start lifing people. Like, you can always, like, dagger them down or, like, let the mazers take care of them, essentially. So that's what I did. So, but it took me multiple tries, and I even did the safer setup where I killed the attacker so that I would stop taking freaking damage. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready. But I wasn't ready because I still didn't give Rosa enough MP. So then I had to life people again and set it all up again, and 6 minutes later we finally got it. What a run. Holy moly. But hey, there you go. That's the whole credit. So now, looking forward to next time, I've got 5 minutes to save in Zot. And I've got like 7 minutes to save in the Giant.